60. Here we go. Today, we're adding to your suffering. So, if you thought your formulas quiz, which is posted in the classroom and the answers are available, was hard before, now it's getting worse. Okay? Again, we go back to that question. Why are the things that we learned earlier important, right? Or why is today's lesson important? Because you are going to see it next Thursday, this Thursday on your quiz. You're going to see it next Thursday on your quiz. You're going to see it the Thursday after that on your quiz. You're going to see it the Thursday after that on your quiz. And then, that's right, the Thursday after that. Test Tuesday, quiz Thursday.
Which one's harder, test or quiz?
Test.
Oh, it's a... Hi,
The tests are...
you're here to hear from me. I'm like giving you a gift. The gift is knowledge and wisdom. You must receive the gift. But if you attempt to give the gift, it just won't work, man. It's not going to work today. But in 10 years, you are the teacher, and I am the student, because I will be old and feeble and have forgotten everything. Then I will want to receive your lesson. Okay. Test, Tuesday, quiz, Thursday. These items will be added to the quiz. Now, here's the wisdom that I'm going to impart. Are you ready? You can learn it now, or you can learn it Friday. What's the benefit to learning it now and taking that time now?
So you don't fail.
Last minute.
It will be on the quiz Thursday. So you need to know it before Thursday, which means now. Okay? Cool. So let's talk about solids, prisms, cylinders, all of these things. So here's the idea. Anything that is called a prism has the same shape throughout. I don't know how to spell shape. Throughout. I'm having a really bad spelling day today. Through. Out. There we go. Okay, so an example of a prism is a soda can. What shape does it have throughout the shape?
A circle.
It's a circle. That's right. We also call those cylinders. That's right. Okay. What about our favorite treat, the block of cheese?
Yeah.
That has what shape going throughout?
A rectangle or a square?
Sometimes a square, sometimes a circle, but most often in the movies,
Rectangle.
you will see the triangle.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, fancy cheese.
Right? Like the good stuff. The stuff that like parents hide away. And they're like, don't touch that. That's expensive. And you're like, I want the cheese. And then you try it and you're like, it tastes moldy. And they're like, that's what it's supposed to taste like. And you're like,
Blue cheese
so you paid more for mold.
and purple.
I'll give you mold. It's between my toenails.
Heck yeah.
Between my toes. All right, so this is a triangular prism. Why? Because it has a triangle. This, we give it a special name, which is the cylinder. But the idea is you have the same shape throughout the shape. If I took a samurai sword and I chopped through this, I would get what?
Half a triangle.
A triangle. If I chopped it at the bottom, what would I get? A triangle. If I chopped it at the top, what would I get? A triangle. It's a triangle throughout. Now, volume of these shapes is super easy. Okay? It is the area of the base, area base. That's not like some weird symbol or time A times B. Are you writing this? This is on your quiz. Come on, man. You got this. You can even just put area times height.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. So if you find the area of this thing or that thing and you multiply it by the height, that's the distance from the bottom to the top, you have the volume. Simple? Yes. Not simple? When? Oh, when you have 25 other equations to memorize. That's why you must think about the shapes. Think about what it looks like. Area of the base times the height. Now, you guys had a question. Okay. Now the difficult part is the surface area. Volume's easy. Surface area, not so much. Why? Because the surface area involves you adding up all of those sides. Right? That's harder. How many sides does that have?
Like 7, 8, I don't know.
5.
5, right? Top, bottom, and then the 3 sides. What about this shape? Artist, I am not.
6.
6?
Never mind.
The correct answer is 6. Why? Top, bottom, and the base has 4 sides, so we know that there's going to be 4 sides on that shape. Okay? So the surface area is a little bit trickier, but not that hard. Since it's the same shape all the way through, I'm going to ask for this piece of paper in 1 month. If you have it, you're off the hook. If you don't have it, I'll be like, take notes! Like that.
No.
Okay? That piece of paper right there. I will ask for it.
I'll try to keep on.
I actually did that to somebody and they remembered. Like I put a note in my phone, like ask them for blah blah in a month. It was Ryan. And then in a month, he had it. And I was like, ooh. Anyways,
What was it?
don't take notes on loose leaf paper. You will lose it. You will never be able to find it. It's true. Okay, so surface area of any of these prisms. You have the same shape going all the way through, so it's 2 times area of the base because you have to do the top and bottom. Here's where it gets funky, all right? You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Maybe? Like 50%? I can't hear you. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. We don't subscribe to that. Okay. Plus, now here's how you get the sides. Are you ready? Daniel's like so excited. He's like, can you please? Perimeter of the base times height. Is that hard? No. Why is that so easy? Because if you take the edges and multiply it by the height, that gets you the front.
Oh.
And then if you take this edge and multiply it by the height, you get that side. If you take this edge and you multiply it by the height, you get that side. And then if you take that edge and multiply by the height, you get the back. So, perimeter of the base times the height. Okay, let's do an example. Oh, this part is also called the lateral surface area. Lateral surface area. Just this chunk, not that part. Okay, so they want us to find the lateral surface area of a right prism whose base is a regular pentagon. So a pentagon is 5 sides, much like the place where the lawmakers, no, where the like military people are. The Pentagon, not a pentagon, the Pentagon. Okay, so they tell us the sides are 8. Let's see if I can draw this in 3 dimensions. Probably a low chance of being able to do so. Wah, 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 wah. Nope, that's horrible. Okay, so anyways, you have a pentagon and it goes all the way through to the top. That is the worst drawing I think I've done in a while. I didn't follow my pattern. Usually if you want to do a good job on these, you draw the top and the bottom and then you connect the dots. Do you just get satisfaction? You're like, if I say exactly what he's doing at the same time, it'll make it look like I told the teacher what to do. Right? Try it with McKibben. It'll probably work. If you're like, hey buddy, make some coffee. And then he's like midway through and you're like, whoa, you did what I told you to do. And then he'll be like, bruh. And you'll be like, bruh. And then he'll be like, don't call me that. And then Okay. Nah, better, but not great. So if I want the lateral surface area of this, the sides are 8 and the height is 15. How do I do that? Well, I know that the lateral surface area is the perimeter of the base times the height. So if each one of these is 8, that's 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Those lines do not match. There we go. So the perimeter of my base, if we look at this one, we can see that a little bit easier, is 40. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. What's the height? 15. So the lateral surface area is perimeter of the base times height. Remember, you write your equation, then plug in.
What's the 15?
Hold on,
Alright.
hold on. You have raised your hand. There is a sacred student-teacher covenant when you raise your hand. This is how it works. Are you ready? Raise your hand.
What?
Raise your hand. Okay, this student just raised his hand. That's like pressing the flight attendant call button. Like they know. Now I know that you want my
It takes them
attention.
like 15 minutes.
However, I'm on a roll. The lesson is moving. We've gained momentum.
Whoa.
If I stop at that very moment for a question, we may never get it back. It may take the whole class period to get through this one problem, and then I'll have to give you the full homework because I was derailed. But instead, you've done your part of the student-teacher covenant. Go ahead, raise your hand like I've been ignoring it this whole time. Okay? I see he has his hand raised, but I'm not going to answer it until I'm ready to slow the momentum down. But I'll get there.
Okay.
Give me one moment.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's fine. You weren't aware of the sacred that has gone on for generations, the student-teacher contract of the hand raising. It's like those kids who are like scratching their, see, we're derailed now. They're like scratching their ear, but their hand is above their shoulder, or they're like, or they're like stretching, or they're like, yeah, I'm
Wait,
scratching my
hand
back.
above the shoulder?
Or they're like, yeah, they're like stretching like this. And you're like, oh, you're not raising your hand? No, you're
They're
raising
not
your
raising
hand.
that way.
You're like, whoa, oh, I'm stretching this way, and oh man, I was just like worshiping God, and then one of my hands went down, and I was like, whoa, and then, oh no, I have to ask a question now. See, it's like this whole thing, so you have to be careful.
Or you could just tell them
Must
that
be.
you
Okay, I won't derail
What's your
you.
question?
I forgot.
See, if we had maintained the student-teacher agreement, your question would
I
have been,
forgot.
all right, well,
Oh, that-
start this
Oh, you
over.
asked about what height
Okay.
was, or the age was.
All right, we must regain momentum.
Sorry.
We have a pyramid. No. I have to
No.
read. Find the lateral surface area of the right prism whose bases are regular pentagons. How many sides on a pentagon?
5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it says regular, it means they're all the same. In this case, they give us the length 8. Yeah, somebody got in trouble right there. This morning I was a little salty. I was definitely on the other side, bud. I was definitely on the cross me 3 times and I'm putting you in the room that has no tables or chairs and you just sit there and do your work. It was not a good morning. Now we're fine. Okay, so that's your base. Now I have to redraw the thing. Are you redrawing in your notes? You should. There's value added to it. Yeah, you're drawing the pyramid. Pentagon. There we go. Whatever shape we're drawing right now.
And keep going.
Yeah, not the place. Okay, and then you connect the dots. And then you have to dot these ones because they're invisible to you now. And then you have to dot that one. Okay, that's a little bit better than last time. And that's like 15. Okay, now write the formula. Is this a formula?
No.
No. You must write the formula first. What does LSA stand for?
Lateral surface area.
Lateral surface area. It is the perimeter times the height. Now that I've written the formula with letters, remember algebra, letters, right? Then you plug in. Keep your equal signs lined up. We can multiply that. That is 120. Now, what do we have? Looks like meters. So my answer is 120 meters. Is that correct?
No.
No! Because area should be something squared. And that is our answer. Question?
America.
So, you said to find the perimeter, you had to add up the 8, so you get 40. So would that be 40 plus 15 or? Oh, wait.
I have gotten it incorrect. It's over.
Wait,
What's
is it
40
times?
times 15?